Uchiha, Itachi. Welcome, guys, and the spotlight is now on Itachi. And you know what? This character, when I first saw him, and it was a long time ago, it was a while back. It definitely was when I was a little lad, so to speak. Not really. I was I was younger. Man, the first time I saw him when he entered the village, Sasuke wanted to kill his brother, and that first, you saw these people with this, Raiden type hat, with these clouds, trench coats. You saw this dude with painted nails. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then you see basically Kakashi confront this guy, and he has a Sharingan, and I was like, holy shit. That's who Sasuke's talking about. That's him. That's him. And then I also remember when he went to go after Naruto, and then Sasuke was there, and then he beat the shit out of Sasuke. And then, of course, the whole backstory when he killed the whole clan, especially with Sasuke and Naruto fight. That's what I remember. My first memories of Itachi. I was like, damn, dude. It was crazy. It's fucked up, but I really love the way how Itachi killed his whole clan. His family. He killed his mother. He killed his father. But he left Sasuke. I knew there was something else than just leaving Sasuke, to see him get stronger. But that whole story, just like that, tragic. Tragic knowing the truth, but what a villain. I thought he was an amazing villain. And then the story went on. And I gotta say, a tragic story. So did it make it better? It could go two ways. I could have I didn't need for a tragic kind of, an anti-hero, so to speak, of Itachi. I could have had the just full-on villain. But knowing that he did this to prevent a war, kill his whole clan, to prevent a war, to prevent the coup d'etat, or so to speak, the betrayal of the Uchihas, storming or being in the village and taking over the village. He prevented a war. His name was slapped as a traitor, murderer, and still, and even his brother hated him. His little brother, who he loved very much, hated him. But he did all this to have peace and for his little brother to live on. He killed everybody except his little brother. And he made sure Danzo did not touch him. He went to the third Hokage. I gotta say, that's a fucking awesome. That's awesome. That's great. Take it as a villain. You could have left it as there, but that just makes this character even tragic. Now, the whole relationship between Itachi and Sasuke, I absolutely love. Itachi he just was one step further than anybody. He knew, especially when he was resurrected and he implanted the crow into Naruto. That dude was fucking 10 steps ahead. Shikamaru cannot touch Itachi. Itachi was he was beyond genius. This dude could create a Jarvis if he wanted to. He could be in Ex Machina if he wanted to. But we are in a shinobi world. And not only that, the dude was a badass. The dude unlocked his eyes. It was crazy how his friend gave him his eye in order to unlock Makugan. And then he was fighting Sasuke in his very last breath, dying, and still keeping the secret hidden with, taking it to his grave. This guy is overall one of the best characters written, probably the best characters conceived, design-wise. This guy is an overall great character. If you really dig deep of his morals, of his sacrifice, of his overall love for his brother, the connections he has, this guy is written very well. This guy's written as a villain. This guy's written as a hero. This guy's written as an anti-hero. This guy, this character is so good. Is so great. This is the Uchiha. You have Madara, who's a beast villain, but then you have Uchiha. I would have loved Itachi against Madara. I would have loved that. I would absolutely love that. Who would have won that? Give Itachi, fucking prime, no disease, nothing like that. Oh, man, Itachi was a beast, man. He was a beast. He's a beast. He is a beast. I absolutely, and then him knowing that, whatever I say to Sasuke, if I tell Sasuke, don't do this, don't go the path of the dark side, whatever I say, I know the only man who's going to get it through your head is Naruto. Entrusting his brother's life, entrusting whatever decision that needs to be made to Naruto was the overall the best decision, because Sasuke did go to the light. Sasuke did learn that he's such a douchebag, sort of. And Itachi just, man, this character, man, doing all this for his brother. And then I have the scene that really hits me the most as well with this character is having to kill your own parents. And then his father and his mother acknowledging the fact, we know you have to do this. We know you're a great child. I know it's been hard on you. Which side are you on, Uchiha or Konoha? But you know what? No matter what, you are still our son. We still love you. Do what you need to do, but protect Sasuke. And he did. He promised that. He did it. And then just him crying, killing his parents, and then even crying after seeing Sasuke, betraying Sasuke. This character, just all the weight, all the burden. You could say Naruto had a bunch of burden on his shoulder. You could say, especially with going after Sasuke, this and that. You could say Obito, Kakashi. You have all these characters with so much burden. You could say Gaara in part 1, even in part 2. But Itachi had the biggest, not burden, he had so much weight on his shoulders. This guy, he had not only the world, he had the fucking universe. This guy had secrets within secrets that he had to be keeping. He had plans within plans that he had to execute. He had all the people he killed in his conscience day after day. So Uchiha Itachi, I think he needed a spotlight. I think this character is one of the best characters, especially the relationship between him and Sasuke, especially with that first fight that was epic, that pretty much, Sasuke didn't know what the fuck was going on, and Itachi tapping him on the forehead, and then also his resurrection, and then him a second farewell going up to Sasuke and relying Naruto to bring Sasuke back to light or kill him, and then reaching to his forehead and telling him, you know what, no matter what you do, little brother, I will always love you. That is parallel of what his parents said to him when he killed his parents. He told the exact same thing to Sasuke. Whatever path you chose or choose, whatever you've done, I still love you. And that hits home. That really hits. That alone makes Uchiha Itachi a badass. Not only his, jutsus, not only Susanoo, not only his black flames, not only his Makugan, not only his Sharingan, not only taking out Kakashi like nothing, not only just all the battles he went through, not only joining the Akatsuki, and not only knowing about Madara and all that stuff, working with Obito. This guy he had a tragic life, but he had a crazy, this character, just overall character, this guy was a beast. And I'm glad, Kishimoto, this is one of his best works, is just writing a character like Itachi. He worked in part 1, and he worked in part 2. He worked as a villain, and he worked as an anti-hero, so to speak. So, man, just great stuff. Really great stuff. And I think Uchiha Itachi definitely deserves a spotlight. And I think this character is definitely one of the most tragic characters in anime. If you really think about overall what he's done, what has done to him, and what he had to do. And this guy just really, really was a great character. Sometimes, maybe not, it could have been executed more emotionally, but I think overall it was really, really great. And I think Kishimoto did a great job, especially tying in with him and Naruto, Sasuke, Uchiha, just all this madness that is Naruto universe. So thank you guys. I know a lot of people are big fans of Uchiha Itachi, and I think that is rightfully so. I think he is a really, really great character, well-written character, a well-designed character, and just his morals in general. Just, man, it was just crazy to see just crazy to be on basically that, just following him from part one to part two till his demise and till his farewells, I should say. So thank you guys for listening. Subscribe, like, more Spotlight stuff on the way. So Uchiha Tita. I'm not gonna cry. Damn it, man. I said I wasn't gonna cry. I'll shed a tear.